Hello, in this video we are going to learn how to solve quadratic equations using the computing squares method. So solve x squared plus 6x plus 8 equaling to 0. So to compute squares, you have to form a perfect square from this part. And a perfect square, to get it, we have to half this, and the answer we get, we square it to form a perfect square. So that will be written as x squared plus 6x, then plus half of 6 is 3, but squared. Now, since I've introduced in a new term in this equation, I have to remove it immediately. Then minus 3 squared, then plus 8 equaling to 0. But you don't have to solve this part to go back to the original question. We are introducing in this part for us to form a perfect square, so you have to keep it. And this part, which is x squared plus 6x plus 9, is a perfect square. Then minus 9 plus 8 equaling to 0. I can take this, the other side, and I remain with my perfect square this side. So this perfect square is of x plus 3 squared. When you expand this bracket, you go back to this part. And then minus 1 equals to 0. So as I said, I take this part, the other side. This is what I'm going to do now. X plus 3 squared is equal to 1. And then the next step will be finding the square root. Now I've already computed squares. So I find the square root on both sides, which will give me x plus 3 equals to the square root of 1. And we know that the square root is either plus or minus. So we have x plus 3 equals to, the square root of 1 is 1, so plus or minus 1. And I take this the other side, so it will be x equals to plus or minus 1 minus 3. From which you shall get the two values of x to be either x equaling to the positive 1 minus 3, giving us a negative 2, or x equaling to negative 1 minus 3, giving us a negative 4. So these are the two solutions to our question. Thank you.